Yes, it is true. It is true. I am a college motherfucking dropout. It is true. And I couldn't be happier. I'm up right now, bro. Imagine leaving college and being up. You see, and here's the thing. Just so my parents would like stop nagging me about it, I told them fine. Later in life, when I get married and have kids and whatnot, then I'll go back to school. Oh, at that point, I'm gonna build my own school. What am I even saying? SLX, what are you even saying? Because you were like, oh, it would make sense for me to like, if I, when I'm at that life point where I'm married and have kids, then I can go back to school. Bro, I'm gonna homeschool my kids. I'm just gonna build my own school. And whatever I want to learn, bro, education is literally free. So what am I even talking about? But guess what, SLX? No one fucking cares. Your story does not matter. Okay, unless you have a million subscribers, 10 million subscribers, 100 million subscribers, unless you have billions of views, unless you have clout, no one fucking cares. Okay, and every single day, it's just spiritual warfare because you are doing the right things, bro. You make music every day. Motherfucker has 100 songs out, so no one cares, right? I'm literally probably one of the world's best beatboxers. Top, you know, two, top 2,500 beatboxers on this planet. No one fucking knows me. No one fucking cares. Okay, rappers. I am literally the best rapper ever. Motherfuckers can freestyle all day long. No need to stop. Yo, with the words of cream of the crop on my dick, I want my booty to hop. And we keep it going, and my flows to keep it flowing. But guess what? No one's watching, so who the fuck cares? Life is unfair, yo. Beware, beware. Keep it going in your gears. Gonna grind, gonna over the world. Yeah, I'm gonna show you to climb. Exploring the world, exploring the land. Slap the bitch in the ass and slap her with my Give me the bucks, yo, give me the bands, yo. Say this, say four, say and. Keep it a chanting, keep it wandering, keep it a walking, keep it a talking, keep it a do your talk, do your talk, do your thing, do your slang, and circle your own lane. Keep it a running, a gunning over the top, keep it a running, a gunning, yeah, we're gonna hit in the face of the clock. In the face of the club, we're gonna go party at the club, we're gonna, just under the table, yeah, let no one know, secretly we about to rub. People think we about to rob, yo, eating my dick, yo, just like a corn in the cob. She twirling my dick, and she twirling the door knob. She's twirling on my dick like she's twirling a doorknob. She's twirling on my dick, and I'm twirling her like she's a doorknob. Teddy so small, can fit it in my pocket, yo, lock it up, suck it or what? Clock it up, rock 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 it up, stuff, ship, go to starship, go to, can I deny starship, yo, with the words are way too high, come to the top, it come to the creme, come to the creme, come to the creme, come to the creme, yo, look to the bear, again, and now we are counting a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, everything happening way too sudden, and we're gonna go off, yo, with the words are way too rough, never had enough, keep it up flowing and keep it up going, the vagina, take it off the vagina, touch the vagina, off the vagina, this is vagina, vagina, Jack with the bean. I don't give a fuck about the scene. I don't give a fuck if I'm seen. I don't give a fuck about the fame. Fame is stupid. I don't actually want to be famous. Okay? My mom and dad are like, okay, Sean, XOX, where's your money? The only way I'm going to make money is if I'm famous. But I don't want to get famous. I don't want people to know me. Like, I have 0 viewers. I have I'm streaming on 2 devices and 2 separate accounts right now. I have 0 viewers, and this is what I want. Okay? If you think about human existence is just, are you going to be alive the next day? Who the fuck cares about planning for the next week, the next month, or whatever? Human existence is just, are you going to be alive right now? That's it. And my mom and dad always say, oh, Sean, but by the time you're 26, you're not going to have insurance. You're going to be fucked. And then I don't even have a credit card. I'm 23 years old. I don't even have a credit card, bro, because I don't have a consistent income. I'm the worst employee ever. Every single job I've ever had. Oh, we have 1 viewer. Yo, what's good? We have 1 viewer. Yo. I'm streaming on 2 different streams. So if you're watching this, figure out the other stream too. It's the same SLX name. It's the same thing, the same title. It's just 2 different, like, tags or whatever. Anyways. Bro, like, see, I lost my train of thought now. But it doesn't matter. Your chat is open. So for the 1 viewer, if you can chat something so I know you're here. And if not, then you're just probably going to tap off this video and I'm just going to back talking to myself. But if you're here, welcome. Leave a comment. Leave a chat. But again, SLX. Because you're not this big famous streamer. You don't have this crazy setup. You don't have lo-fi in the background. You're not Wiz Khalifa. You're not Clavicle. You're not Rico. You're not 6ix9ine. You're not Jake Paul. So who the fuck cares about you? Right? And because you're not making money, it's not a job. It's not a 9 to 5. Right? And because you dropped out of, right? Look at the title. For the 1 viewer, you clicked on this video because you saw the title. It was, I dropped out of college. Okay? So then what? The reason why, bro, and it sounds so psychologically crazy, is because I understand that because of the vocation that I'm choosing, becoming a rapper, it's like 2 things. The first thing is your gateway, your consummation into rap is dropping out of some form. Right? Whether you drop out of high school or you drop out of college, that is your consummation into rap. There are no successful rappers that have a college degree. Name one. To the 1 viewer, name one. I want to see a chat right now. Name 1 rapper that was successful that has a college degree. Okay, and the other thing too is because I understand that fundamentally I will be able to reach a larger audience. Because more people don't have college degrees than people have college degrees in the world. So if I want to be the most relatable human being, the most famous mega fucking star, but at the same time still being your best friend, still being your friend, is to drop out of college. Because in that way I could reach a bigger audience. Okay, and here's the other thing too. My mom and dad are willing to spend, or they were or whatever, all of their life's money that they saved up to pay for my schooling, bro. And I end up spending what? Let's say $15,000 when I was still in school. That's pretty decent. $15,000 for schooling is not that bad. And we paid off all of our loans and everything. Done, bro. But imagine if I kept going to school. The $15,000 would have turned to like $50,000. Okay? And the whole idea of corporate ladder and all this other stuff. Bro, okay, my sister and my mom, they really wanted me, and my family wanted me to go to like a music program. So I reached out to the music program. It's a fucking scam. Okay, the music program was run by AI, bro. It was a scam. These music programs or whatever, they're fraud, they're scams. Because when if you are an artist and you sign onto that platform, every contract you ever write, they take 15% or they take royalties from you. You are no longer your own artist. So my music, if I went with that program, they would have rights over all 100 of my songs. No one has rights over my music except for me right now. And I have to write out a whole contract for my music. I have to make a license for my music. But if I do that, then it's harder for my followers, my viewers, and such and such. Oh, wait, I have no one. I felt like you were literally talking to yourself. And it's a glitch. Because, I don't know why, but the Streamlabs software, if you get one viewer, after they click off, it still glitches as one viewer. But there's 0 viewers. No one's watching my video right now. SLX. Every single time you stream, every YouTube video you make, every song you release, no one listens to any of your music, bro. You literally have the best music on this planet. All 100 of your songs. Literally the pinnacle of music. Who the fuck cares? You have 3,000 YouTube videos. Who the fuck cares? You stream all the time. Who the fuck cares, bro? Like my trumpet and my French horn, I am literally the best brass player you can name it, bro. But no one knows me, so it doesn't matter. Okay, reading books, I read books every day. But my mom and dad got mad at me for buying books. Okay? This is the reality, bro, okay? So the title of the stream, I dropped out of college to pursue music. This is true. And this is me in real time telling my story to black boxes. No one's here right now. I'm completely alone. I have no viewers. I'm just sitting here talking to nothing. No one. But SLX, this is the greatest thing for you. This is what you want. This is what you wanted. SLX, this is the life that you wanted, right? Who the fuck cares? In my dreams, I'm like, oh, I want to travel the world. Oh, I want to be this big artist. Fuck that shit at this point, bro. At this point, I don't even want people to know my name anymore. I don't want my name to be out there. I don't want to be famous. I don't want to be a musician and travel the world. Fuck that shit. All I want is just for my mom and dad to be nice to me again, bro. I'm sorry, bro. I can't have a job. I'm the worst employee ever. I got fired, bro. Crazy. Laid myself off. I quit, or whatever you call it. And I have to pay taxes. That's my money. And I don't even, when I still had my part-time job, I didn't even make that much money, and they still taxes for me. How? Okay, and then for my college loans, they just spawned in loans. My mom and I paid off our loans a year ago. Then this year, like in 2025, my mom and I paid off all my loans. Then all of a sudden in 2026, they just spawned in $900 worth of loans. So it doesn't matter, dude. It doesn't matter who you are. It doesn't matter how much music you have. It doesn't matter how many YouTube videos you have. The only thing that matters is clout. That's it. But if you don't already, it's like this. This is the paradox, right? If you don't already have millions of views, you're not going to get millions of views. But then how do you start then? Because if I give up, let's say fuck this shit, fuck this social media shit, I'm never going to get famous, just give up on everything, I'm never going to get out there then. But if I don't do it, then who else is like, Okay, my sister, this one day, she was just railing on me. You're fucking failure, you're fucking failure. My sister, my own sister. Like, in the Asian, like, if you're Asian, right? If you're Asian, your siblings should be on your team no matter what. Okay? But this one day, my sister was just railing on me. You're fucking failure, fucking failure, fucking failure, okay? And then, I told my sister straight up, I'm not dead, though. My life has not panned out yet. This is the vision that I see for myself, okay? But then again, I said, I want to be traveling. I want to be this big artist, whatever. No, fuck that shit, bro. Self-preservation is the most important thing. If you're this big artist or whatever, you're going to be giving so much of yourself up to people who don't even give a fuck about you. Self-preservation is so important. I don't actually care about being famous and making money or being an artist or whatever. All I care about is for my mom and dad to get off my ass, bro. Since I was 19 years old, I entered an entrepreneurship course about how to learn how to trade. And this changed my brain entirely. I saw the world in an entirely different light. So when I was 19, I told my parents I wanted to drop out of school. But they didn't let me. My mom said I was going to be a fucking good-for-nothing nobody. So I stayed in school for a little bit longer, but then I dropped out officially in 2025. And guess what? Got me the butt fuck nowhere, bro. I wasted my mom and dad, they always say, you wasted 4 years. You wasted 4 years. Now look at you. Yeah, I wasted 4 years in college. And I told one of my homeboys, I should have dropped out of high school, matter of fact. I said, when you were 16 years old, you should have dropped out of high school, ran away from home, fuck this shit, go just do rap full time. I don't know, find someone, bro. Because I hit up 3 producers, bro. 3 producers. And guess what? One of them ruined my life, bro. Because my mom compared me to him so much. Because he has a master's degree. And I'm a college dropout. So my mom mentally fucked me that day, bro. Anally railed me that day. Mentally, metaphorically. Okay? Then my other homeboy, I don't know what he's doing. I don't even think he makes music anymore. But he flashes, oh, I'm a producer. Then send me some beats. Then my other homeboy, I don't know what's going on with him. He's busy or something. So then I'm like, you know what, fuck this shit. I'm just going to become the world's best music producer. I'll do it myself. So I go to the studio, and I'm just listening to sound bites for hours, okay? 2 days in a row, just hours. It was a studio camp. And I'm like, my mom and my sister were willing to pay for me to go to a music program just for me to sit on GarageBand or Logic Pro and then just listen to sound bites for like a couple hours. They were willing to put me into a 6-month music program that's like $15,000 or $20,000 worth of tuition, or whatever. It's by mentor, by lesson. So it'd be like, let's say you were with a mentor for 6 months, $500 for every lesson. If you need him for every single month, 500 times 6 is 3,000. So $3,000, okay? It's not terrible. But all I have to do is just listen to sound bites and just layer, put lyrics over it, do some hi-hat, some kick and bass, and there's your fucking song. I made a whole song in 10 minutes. That's why I'm like, bro, the production rate that I can create music, I'm a fucking mogul. But SLX, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Whatever you do doesn't matter. You're streaming on 2 streaming platforms. You're streaming in 2 different devices, 2 different accounts. But the PayPal all goes to the same PayPal. But it doesn't matter. It literally does not matter what you do anymore. No one knows you. No one knows you. No one cares about you. My mom and dad don't even like me, bro. They can't even look at me. My own parents can't even look at me. Okay, and my sister's like, they want me to fail. I feel like everyone wants me to fail. So like, oh, I told you so. But then if I fail, then there's nothing else. There's nothing else. I'm not going back to school. I'm not going to get a job. So then what? and I read books, right? But even my mom and dad got mad at me for buying books because I used their money. I used their credit card. I didn't use my money. Oh, shit. What else is there to talk about, bro? Nothing. I dropped out of college to pursue music, bro, and I should have dropped out of high school. I was just watching a video just now. Queen Flip. He was interviewing Richie Ing. Richie Ing said he ran away at 11. Imagine giving birth to a child, okay, and you miss sorry for this, and your child just hates being alive around you so much they run away at 11. How does that make any sense, bro? Is it not a parent's obligation or whatever to love their child? That's why I don't understand, bro. Asians are weird. Being a chief is the weirdest thing ever. Being a chief is so fucking weird. To all my chiefs out there, can y'all agree? Being a chief is so fucking weird. Being Asian is so weird. There's no other race like Asians, bro. Asians is the most toxic race. If you are Asian, you know what I'm talking about. Being Asian is the most toxic thing ever. Both of my sisters have their master's degrees. Both of them. And I don't even have a bachelor's, bro. And yet my mom and dad still find out things to complain about my sisters. What the fuck? Both of my sisters have college degrees, okay? Bachelor's. And then they both went on to get their master's degrees. And yet my mom and dad still find things to complain about them. In the Asian culture, is it having a high level of education and really good paying jobs not the pinnacle of what Asian families want? But still not good enough. Okay, and even when I was in school, even when I had jobs, it still wasn't enough. Every day they still were like, oh, why aren't you studying hard enough? Why aren't you doing your homework? Why aren't you whatever, whatever? Okay, back to me, back to me. I don't want to be this about my parents. I want to talk about myself. That's it's so crazy, bro. And then, like if any know Johnny Chang, he's a pastor in the Christian community. Think about rather going to jail, bro, than wanting to go home and being beaten by your parents. Because Johnny Chang said he got his ass beat every day by his dad. His dad was an alcoholic. That Johnny Chang would rather go to jail than go back home to get beaten by his dad. How fucked up is that, bro? And Asian culture is the only culture that's like this. Where for some reason as a child, like Johnny Chang said it right. His pastor was like, oh, you need to apologize to your dad. And then Johnny Chang was like, what the fuck, how? And then the pastor was like, oh, but you're miserable. Asian culture is the only culture that for some reason we need to apologize to our parents after they mentally fuck us for our whole life. And then the thing is, I don't understand. Asian culture is the only culture where like older people are supposed to be treated better than younger people. That doesn't make any sense. Because in American culture, right, white people and cracker culture, all older people adhere to the younger folks first. That makes sense. Because as a younger person, your life hasn't lifed out yet. So we need to protect younger people so they can live their life first. But Asian culture is like weird. Like if you're a 10-year-old, you would sacrifice yourself for a 100-year-old. What the fuck is that? It should be the 100-year-old sacrificing himself for the 10-year-old. But in the Asian community, it's like reverse. Oh, the 10-year-old got himself shot to protect the 100-year-old. But then the 100-year-old just dies tomorrow because of fucking, I don't know, something. He choked on a food and coughed, and then he fell on the floor and broke his bone and died. versus the 10-year-old could have built an empire, could have whatever, whatever, whatever. What's the point of the stream, SLR? No one watches your fucking videos. You have two devices. You're streaming on two devices. Both on YouTube, both on Streamlabs, and then the PayPal dono goes directly to the same PayPal. But it doesn't matter. Because no one knows you, no one's gonna watch your videos, and why the fuck would anyone give you their money? You're a college dropout, no one knows about your music, no one knows who you are. What value are you giving to people for them to give you money? Oh, entertainment? Oh, blah, blah, blah. Oh, but this is the beginning. This is the start of streaming. It takes a long... No, fuck that shit. I'm Gen Z. Gen Z wants things as immediately as possible. When I read a book, if the book says if you do something, and I want the results right now. I want the results as I'm reading the book. Like the book Think and Grow Rich says if you write the plan out, it changes your psychology. So I did it. I wrote all my plans out, and my dad said, guess what? Your plans are shit. When I first began my entrepreneurial journey, I was excited to show my dad my plans, and he said they were bullshit. I got into learning about SMMA when I was in high school, and I was going to launch my own SMMA business, and then COVID happened. But I should have opened it up, bro. You think about it, I was just always at home doing nothing. If I had my SMMA then, by now it'd be crazy. But I don't want to do SMMA. I want to do music. But fuck music at this point, bro. It's Coco in real life. It's literally Coco in real life, where the grandma says, no music. I'm literally living that right now. Because for some reason, music doesn't make you money. But then somehow, these big record labels, I don't even know how these record labels come into fruition, find random 16-year-olds, put them into a music video, and then that's it. That's it. But that's it. There's nothing more than that. The artist doesn't do more music. They don't make more music videos. It's just one thing. But then the rapper can't even fucking rap. It's just auto-tune. It's lyrics already written. It's just an image. It's all fake bullshit, bro. And 6ix9ine talks about this. And the thing is, like, when okay, I'm streaming right now, right? But everyone that is ever gonna, because I feel like no one watches the videos. See, that's the thing. No one watches my videos, so I don't have to cater my content to anybody. Isn't that freedom? Let's say I had fucking 1,000,000 subscribers, and then I had 10,000 viewers on it. I would have to adhere to that audience. But fuck that shit, because no one's watching my videos. I can say whatever I want. I can say fuck, bitch, cunt, nigger, cunt, cracker, beaner, fucking chink. What else is there? What are the worst words? Nazi, fucking Jewish, motherfucking, what else is the worst? The Holocaust, motherfucking, the KKK, the fucking, the watching gang, BTK, Crips, Blood, whatever. No one watches my videos, so it doesn't matter. Right? And YouTube, they can't, like, algorithm me. Because, no, like, YouTube cannot algorithm me because I am so ninja. I have 8 YouTube channels, bro. 8! I have 8 YouTube channels. And guess what? I am so ninja, so Itachi, so hidden from the algorithm that even YouTube can't find me. Hey, devs, hi Susan, hey YouTube, how are you? You can never find me. So guess what? Yeah, and all the music producers and all the haters and whatever, good. I don't want your support. Everyone that's ever hated me, ever doubted me, good. I don't want your support. Fuck you. Fuck off. Get away from me. I'd rather not have your support and be in my own bubble and be spiritually fulfilled than have your weird support and your annoyingness around me. Get the fuck away from me. I don't care anymore. For a while, I had this feeling in my heart of like, damn, that sucks. That sucks. But it's 2026, bro. Everyone has beef with everybody. This is life. Who the fuck cares at this point? Like we should be united as a human race, but we're not. We're not united as a human race. Why? Because we're not all the same race. Does that not make sense? We are not united by a human race because we're not all the same. We're different species. Even if you have the same organs as me, the same red blood, whatever, no, you're a different species than me. This is why interbreeding is like weird. Like if you think about interbreeding, where like they would interbreed puppies and whatnot, that's literally interbreeding except with different races. It's the same thing, bro. Like mixed breed and mixed whatnot, that's interbreeding. This is why you get this. This is why you get cancer, because the cells evolve, and then the cells just keep growing uncontrollably. Cancer would not exist if there were no more interracial babies. I said it first. Cancer would no longer exist if there was no more interracial babies. I said it first. Down syndrome would go away. The all the crazy, like when a baby's born, they have all these health defects or whatnot. None of that would happen if there were no more mixed babies. That's tough, bro. Because giving birth is such a beautiful thing. And just to say that all their birth defects would go away if it was the same race, that's crazy, bro. This whole idea of, we're one human race. No, we're different species. An Asian, a black, Hispanic, white, other stuff, whatever, it's different species. I am a different species than a white person. I am a different species than a black person. I am a different species than a Hispanic. I am a different species. So if I had sex with a white girl, or a black girl, or a Hispanic girl, that's interbreeding. It's the same thing with Nolan from Viltrumite in Invincible. When Nolan came to Earth, he mated with Debbie and then interbreeded and had Mark. It's the same thing, bro. And it's crazy because how does that make any sense? It doesn't. But fuck it, bro. We ball anyways, right? Okay, next topic. And to expose more. Next time. Just start saying random shit, bro. It doesn't matter. No one watches your videos. You have no popularity. You're a college dropout. You have no responsibilities. You don't even have a credit card. You have no job. You have nothing. So then just say whatever you want. Do whatever you want in front of black screens. That's it. I'm going to stream maybe for an hour, maybe for 2 hours. This video is going to go up on YouTube. I'm going to maybe watch it back later. And it's going to be 2 identical streams. Because I have 2 different devices right now. Both streaming on YouTube. Both SLX YouTube channels. Same PayPal. So if I get donos on both, funnels into the same PayPal. It doesn't matter. It literally does not matter, bro. Give up on all your dreams. You said you want to go to the studio to make music? Fuck that shit, bro. You said you want to go and perform? Fuck that shit. Because self-preservation is the most important thing. If I go and perform, that means that I'm putting my health at risk to make y'all happy, to entertainment. No. The only reason why I want to perform, the only reason why I want to do whatever, is because I have to dance on the biggest stages. Why? That's it. My body, my literal fucking body cannot fit anywhere else other than when I'm on the biggest stages in the world dancing. That's it, bro. I don't give a fuck about my followers. I don't care about my fans or viewers, or I wanted to name my SLX like fan like my crew, I don't care about any, and vice versa. None of you give a fuck about me. You only care about SLX. But even then, it's just a character, not even real. SLX is a character. Right now, I'm just playing a character. I'm not even myself right now. I'm SLX. It's different. Who I am as a person is completely different than who SLX is. But the reason why I literally have to go and dance on the big stages is because my body physically doesn't fit anywhere else. Like my body doesn't fit anywhere else unless I'm on the biggest stages. But even at the same time, the backstage in the green room, you have to like walk through the backstage. How can I crawl through the backstage, bro? I can't. I'm gonna be the only artist that has to like come in through where the customers walk in. Like you know how when you go to a stadium and you like are a customer, you walk in and there's like this big door and these big stairways and you walk into the big venue. I will have to enter my own fucking shows through that way. Because the back room and walking through the little back rooms and whatever, my body can't fit in those tunnels. I might get lost. It's confusing. So I'll have to literally walk where the customers are walking through. And then I'm going to start my show sitting down next to one of the people that bought a ticket to come to my show. Because I'm not your regular rapper, bro. Isn't that crazy? Rap is already an experimental thought. Okay, the idea of rap is already experimental. And now there's like normal rappers. What is a normie rapper? A normie rapper is Young Boy Never Broke. A normie rapper is Emily Choppa. A normie rapper is who the fuck knows, okay? But then me, so I can do everything. I can beatbox, I can dance, I can rap, I can do everything. But it doesn't matter. Because no one knows about me. So who the fuck cares, okay? But this is the real thing that I need to get on, bro. Is I need to start learning how to build airports. Because, oh my god, he's a college dropout and he pursued music. No. The real thing that I need to do now is build airports. That's the most important thing. My $1 billion empire is going to be me building a fucking airport. All of y'all, that's no one's watching my videos, but all y'all humans across the planet, y'all are going to be flying my fucking airplanes. But it doesn't matter. Because this is a 40-year project. I'm 23 now, right? So by the time I'm 33, 42, 53, then my airline brand will finally be mainstream. Finally, in 30 years from now. When I'm 53 years old, then my airline brand is finally mainstream. Everyone knows SLX Air. Then on top of that, I need to build my oxygen brand. That's right. I'm going to build an oxygen brand where you will literally have to pay me to breathe. Think about that. Because you can go outside and just breathe oxygen with the tree. No. You as a human now are programmed that for some reason the medicinal oxygen is healthier. So why don't I just sell you medicinal oxygen? Make you feel like you're breathing in a special kind of oxygen. Okay, but how did I even trap the oxygen? Greenhouse? Okay? And on top of the greenhouse, we just trap the oxygen into fucking tanks. And then we sell the tanks 10,000 a pop. That's it. And then over time, I will sell enough to make $100 million. Over time, I'll sell enough to make $10 billion, right? $100 billion, $1 trillion. Then my airline brand, okay? Then I have so many other ideas for business, but it doesn't matter. Why? Because you don't have a college degree. So according to my mom, I don't have an education, I'm dumb, okay? And according to someone else, someone very, very specific, I'm a fucking retarded nigga because I didn't have a college degree. So, there we go. So, according to that specific person, because I don't have a college degree and I'm a retarded nigga, that means that every single person else that doesn't have a college degree is also a retarded nigga. No, that's it. You said it yourself. Again, no one watches my videos, so it doesn't matter. No one's going to clip even my own family doesn't watch my own videos. So I can call out this person and no one will watch it. It doesn't matter. But if you say that I am retarded because I don't have a college degree. That means that every single person that doesn't have a college degree is also retarded. Okay, no, that's it. That was the statement that was made. So 10 toes down on it. 10 toes down on it. Like I said earlier, I don't need your respect. I can live better without it. When I was in high school, my counselor, she was like, Sean, you have no enemies. I'm like, I don't. And Charlie Kirk said it right. Charlie Kirk said it right. Whoever murders me will murder themselves a million forever times more in the process. Right? And Tyler Robinson did it. Because Tyler Robinson knew. He knew after I pulled this trigger, I'm going to get caught. He knew there was no way out of it. And that's it. He murdered himself. His life now, he's forever a criminal in jail. Forever. That's it. Tyler Robinson knew. He knew as soon as I pulled the trigger, as soon as I killed Charlie Kirk, that's it. I'm dead. I'm alive, but I'm dead. I'm just a carcass that with a beating heart. There's nothing else. I don't redeem anything. Not even Jesus can save me. Not even God can save me. I'm dead at this point. That's it. Now he's just rotting in jail. Forever. That's it. So my counselor that said that I have no enemies, thank you. I don't have any enemies. Because anyone that has ever said anything mean to me, anyone that has ever done anything mean to me or whatever, has hurt themselves an infinite times more. It's the truth. For anyone has ever doubted me, any negative energy towards me, anything, bro, has hurt themselves an infinite times more in the process. And Luffy said it right, okay? When Luffy and Sanji were fighting, every time Sanji hit Luffy, Luffy said, you are hurting. Luffy said it right. Sanji, every time you hit me, it is literally hurting you more than it's hurting me. Think about that. Sanji, he wound up into the sky, did a full fucking spinning kick, dropped Luffy, the motherfucking Pirate King. Luffy got dropped by Sanji. And yet Luffy said, every time you kick me, you're hurting yourself. That's literally my life right now. Every naysayer, every nagger, every single person that's ever done anything negative towards me, you've hurt yourself so much more in that process. Live with it. Oh wait, it doesn't matter, bro, because for some reason we're living in this era, right? You open up your phone, TikTok, scroll, and you forget about everything. Like, I think it was Tiana, the girl that got stabbed on the train, on the bus. Dude, it's so fucked up. And the bystanders just stood there. What else is there? Because self-preservation is important. You don't want to get stabbed too if you want to run, bro. It's fucked up, bro. But we're living in this era now. Like, there was this one time I was at a party, right? I was at a party with my family and my family friends. It was a great party. You know, all the little kids. There was this one white guy who was just sulking in the corner with his head in his phone, and his back was literally arched, like he was like humpback. His neck was like beyond 90 degrees. He was like staring at his phone the whole time for like 5 hours. And then when he stood up or whatever, like his neck was like weird, bro. We're living in and then like this. I was at another party, okay, and there were these people, and like, dude, it's so annoying, okay? But I was talking to the dad, and the dad was like, oh, like, he's talking to me, we're just chopping it up. It was a party, right? So I'm talking to his dad, we're just talking about life or whatever, and he points to his two kids, and he's like, oh yeah, they're both in high school, but look how busy they are. They're just on their phones, okay? And you know what's so fucked up, bro? When you go and approach these kinds of kids, they're busy. It's so fucking stupid, bro. Because I'm not a fucking mogul, Drake. I'm not a fucking, what's his name? Fucking Ed Sheeran. I'm not a motherfucking Henry Golding or some shit like that. Bro, it's so fucked up, bro. These entitled pieces of shit, bro. They're like, oh, don't even talk to me. You're not worth talking to. We're busy. We're on a TikTok, headphones blasting. It's so fucked up, bro. This is why I don't do. This is why it's it's so fucking. People are fucking retarded, bro. Okay. This is why friends are fucking stupid. Friends are fake. Everything's fucking fake. How do you ever expect to meet people and make friends and whatever? When I go up to people and I talk to them, they act like they're the shit. They're so busy. They're so much better than me. They're so entitled. They don't want to talk to me anymore. Then what's the point, bro? Because we're living in an era now of technology. Unless you have a camera, hey guys, this is chat, this is a stream. Oh, what up, y'all? Hey, then you don't fucking matter. Unless you have clout. Oh yeah, I got 10 million on Instagram. Oh yeah, I got 10 million on TikTok or whatever. Then no one wants to talk to you. No one cares. But then if you have all this other bullshit, everyone wants a piece of you. But they don't actually care about you. All they care about is themselves and the clout. No one cares about anybody, bro. Okay? And Nico said it right. Nico said negativity exists online. If any of you text your friends or call your friends or whoever you text or whatever, when you text and whatever, you see the three bubbles, you feel negative on the inside. When you see Snapchat and the whatever Snapchat, you feel negative on the inside. Like when the person pops up, there's a negative on the inside. When you're on Instagram and you see, oh, a person typing, you feel negative on the inside because you're waiting for a negative comment. Negativity exists online. Every single time I've ever hit up someone, texted somebody, whatever, it always ends in some kind of negativity. Then you meet the person in real life and, oh no, it's all good, man. You just dab it up. That was nothing. It does not make any sense, bro. Nico said it right. Negativity exists online. Because if you're texting and calling people, it's always negative. There's no positivity. The algorithm only promotes negativity. So if that's the case, right? Hey, algorithm, I'm going to promote everyone to give up on their dreams. Absolutely give up on your dreams. Because it's never going to happen. This is how I can break the algorithm, is be as negative as possible. All of your dreams are fucking bullshit. All of the goals you want to accomplish are fucking stupid. You're retarded. No one loves you. Everyone hates you. The world is out to destroy you. You're just gonna fail. Go commit suicide. Fuck this shit. That's what the algorithm promotes. And why? Because humans look for issues. Humans are designed to look for problems. Why? Because back then, the flight freeze was to, if there's danger, we'll run. But now the danger is different now. The danger is comments on the screen. The danger is negative thoughts. The danger is different now. But we're living in an era where you can be safe with positivity. But if I talk about positivity, I'm never going to break the algorithm or some shit like that. And what else? I got to do Nico and Nick Fuentes content. I got to start I gotta do reaction videos. I gotta start beef with other streamers just to get my name out there. Like, Annalie Chapa and Young Boy, they're not actually enemies. You understand that? They just make beef up to get popular. Nico and Nick Fuentes, they're still friends. Andrew Tate and Pico, they're still friends. All these streamers or whatever, they're all still friends, bro. Because in the streamer community, that's it. They don't have any other friends other than each other. The streamer community is so small that every streamer is friends with every other streamer. There's no beef. Because if there was beef, they would be like, oh no, bro, I'm so sorry. I need you. We need to collab. We need to. And no one understands this. No one understands this. Okay, and the music industry, don't even get me fucking started on the music industry. Bro, I'm gonna expose everything. Once I'm 25 years old, 26 years old, 27 years old, 28 years old, and I finally have some type of audience or whatever, I'm gonna expose everything, bro. Annalie Chapa, did a music collab with BTS, one of the members. And I guarantee you, they don't even know each other. They've never even anything with each other. Nothing within the realm of each other. All it was is manager help me to do this, recorder, producer tell me to record this, okay, zip zap, record, okay, press post, okay, waiting for software, okay, now it is up online, okay, 10 million listens, okay, $1,000, distribute royalties, okay, that 010101, no more human emotion, I am a AI program to just do this. The artist Emily Chapa and one of the rappers from BTS, they never even know anything about each other, and yet somehow they have a song together. Selena Gomez and Blackpink, completely other sides of the world. How the fuck did they make the song Ice Cream during COVID? Okay, then what I don't understand is like there's, oh my god, if you're a rapper, bro, and you feature on people's songs, and then when they have their performance, it's so weird because then the person performing is just like standing around in quagmire while the feature's going on. You understand what I'm saying? Like, let's say there's an artist that releases a track with a feature, but the rapper isn't always there. So then when the performer is performing, when the rap section happens, you see how it's kind of awkward? This is why I'm going to do everything myself. My performances, me singing, me rapping, me dancing, me beatboxing. But guess what, SLX? It doesn't matter because how the fuck can you ever perform, SLX? How are you going to go from where you are right now to where absolutely no one knows anything about, and your music, you're not even making the music to the capacity that you want. I'm talking about like intro, bridge, all these intricate melodies, all this crazy shit, all this whatever, memorize lyrics, chorus, point choreography, fucking millions of TikTok views, going viral. All this bullshit, bro. All this bullshit. For what? If I think about being a human, all of being a human is just being alive. So why do I have to think about how can I go viral? How can I go spiral? How can I go pyro? How can I go gyro? How can I go Robert De Niro? How can I go shot in the heart with an arrow? How can I go I'm an Egyptian pharaoh? How can I double jump like Sparrow? How can I Cairo? How can I gyro? How can I roll? How can I camera roll? How can I casserole? How can I fold? How can I old? How can I bold? How can I cold? How can I code? How can I humble into the mode? How can I offer the brain or offer the dome? How can I no more a nope or no more a pope or no more a slope? Only a up, only a body erupt, only a only a cup, only a cub, only a pub, only a job, only a work, only that ask for me twerk. Yes! Bless! Yes! Start to rap, I literally cannot stop. But guess what, motherfucker? No one cares if you are the cream of the crop. Cause no viewers, only haters, no viewers, only haters. So that's the case, yo. Chomp on the pussy like I'm an alligator. Fuck everything, forget everything. Just eat that pussy like I'm hungry. Eat that pussy like I'm starving. Lick that pussy like it's a lollipop. Lick that pussy like it's ice cream. Lick that pussy till this bitch creams all over my fucking face, bro. Say, bitch, let go of everything. Cream on my face. I don't care. Life is unfair. Who the fuck cares? Bear, deer, career, fear, deer, fear, rear, leer, cheer. Going and keep it a-flowing. No viewers, no one, who the fuck cares? Here to manifest, your manifestation's fake, numerology's fake, astrology's fake, it's all fucking fake. When I was 19, motherfucker, you thought you was gonna be famous. Now you're 23, but fuck nothing. You gotta make the music, but you can't even make good music because you didn't go to a music program. You don't have a music degree. You can't even make the music. Then you don't even have lyrics. choruses, bridges, intros, verses, bridges, outros, whatever you name it, the structure of a song, then the choreography, you had to collab with people, then all this bullshit, and then not plus you want to travel, so you have to buy the plane ticket, you gotta actually go to the country. But then how am I gonna like contact the venue? Because I'm not a Wiz Khalifa. Wiz Khalifa wants to do Coachella next year. I want to do Coachella, but do I though? At this point, if I'm exposing the industry and how fucked up everything is, do I even want to do Coachella at this point? Coachella, 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 only acapella, only acapella, only acapella. At Chicago, ASAP and Rihanna, under the umbrella, under the umbrella, under the umbrella. Camilla Cabello, Camilla Cabella, Camilla Cabello, Camilla Cabella. See, and that's the thing. There's another industry explosion where Camila Cabello left the group that she was with before, and they still kept their name. After Camila Cabello left Fifth Harmony, they kept their name. They didn't even rebrand the Fourth Harmony. What time is it? 2:30. Ah, SLS. What are you gonna do about it? SLS. What you gonna do? 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 I'll stream for like 10 more, 20-ish more minutes, maybe 10-ish minutes, and I'm gonna end it. So yeah, bro, this is stream. I'm a college dropout and I want to pursue music. But yeah. Uh, Beatboxing literally gives you abs. Like that sound, I literally get abs from doing that sound. Now I have abs now. Beatboxing literally gives you abs. When you do the thing, your ab muscles. That's so crazy. Ah. There's a reason why I chose the way that I did things because if I started out beatboxing first, there's no way I could ever make it as like a big rapper. Versus if I become like an industrial big rapper where I commercialize all this bullshit, where I like have like 10 managers and it becomes a fucking brand, it's annoying as hell. Then I can like shout out the beatbox community. If that that makes more sense to me. Because if you said I was a beatboxer, that's it. Like, that's it. That's it. But then for me, like, if I started as a rapper and I opened up my own record label and all that shit like that, then I can put people on. You see what I'm saying? Because, but then again, bro, don't talk about your dreams. It doesn't matter. So never mind. What I was saying is, how cool would it be if I created like a huge record label, and then we had beatboxers, right, that were like under my label. Like, you know how you have rappers under a label? I would have beatboxers under my label. Then I would also have beatbox coaches. So then me and the beatbox coach, we would like media train and like train the beatboxer, like literally train to be the best beatboxer, literally the best, the most insane beatboxer on this planet. Okay, but then when they what's the fucking word? What's the fucking thing I was gonna say? I can make the first millionaire beatboxer, because the same way how you put a rapper onto a record label, I'm gonna do the same thing with beatboxers. I'm gonna put beatboxers onto record labels. We're gonna make the first millionaire record label beatboxer. Alright, we'll go to 103. We'll go to 103. And we'll clip it there. Alright, 103. Your SOX, your ending screen.